All. Welcome to Pamita AI World. My name is Pamita Singh Kandari and you are watching my YouTube channel Pamita AI World. So all the students in this video, as I have promised you in my shorts also, that I'll teach you the topic. Now onwards I'll teach you the topics which are important to learn before we do model assessment in data science. Model assessment of the model, fine, in data science. So what are those topics which are very important for you, for all of you students to learn, that how we do model assessments based on the topics I'll I'll gonna teach you now onwards. So first and foremost I'll teach you the covariance and covariance. As you if you all the students continuously watching my videos, statistics videos specifically, sorry, I have started, I forgot to tell you all the English medium students that now onwards I'll teach you the statistic part of data science. As far as I know that, I remember that I have told you the outlines, all the outlines necessary for data science in my these all the previous videos. Fine, I have given you the all the basic idea about the machine learning outlines. Fine, I have given you the outlines of life cycles also. Now onwards I'll teach you the statistic part of data science. So what does it contains? As for Hindi medium students I am already teaching them the statistic part, but for English medium students I am starting now. And for all those students, I'm gonna teach you about the very basic of data science topics, which are very important for model assessments. So in this topic I'll start from covariance. 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 I think I have written the English spelling correctly. Covariance. Yes, covariance. For if you don't remember, I have told you about the variance also in my previous video. Variance. Fine. So go check this video before jumping into this video, all the students. And variance. So what is variance? And in this video I'll teach you about the covariance. So what is but for teaching you the details of before teaching you the details of covariance, for those students who are new, who are not who are new subscriber or new learners in my videos, I think for them I'll give you the simple definition of variance also before teaching you covariance. Variance is a special case of the correlation in which two variables are identical. Fine. I'll give you the nutshell definition of variance here, so that you students don't get confused about the covariance, because somehow they are interrelated. So what is variance? Although I have teach you in detail this variance topic in my previous videos. So what is variance? Variance is a special case of the correlation in which two variables are two variables are identical. Covariance, for example, covariance xx is equal to variance okay. How will teach that in data science? How will teach that thing? I think it is visible now. How will teach this thing covariance xx? We will not call this xx. We will see that we call it covariance r those of x time of x. Fine, we'll call this thing like this. So what is variance? Variance is fine. It is a special case of the correlation in which two variables are identical. So what are the two variables? X is also one variable and x is also one variable, and they are identical. As you can see here, x is identical, x is identical. So if they are identical, we can write it like this: variance x, or VAR x. Fine. So in my previous video, I told you that this variance is signified like this in mathematical operation in data science, that is this sigma x bar, and now it is x. Fine. So it is, we can say that variance of x variable. Fine. We denote like this in mathematical operation: variance of x, sigma x square x. What does that represent? It represents that covariance of, there are two variables which are identical and they are correlated. They are correlated. Fine. So this is called variance, and I have given you the small idea here about the variance, and please go check this video of variance in my last video. I'll add the I card also in this video so that you can go through this. And now we'll jump to the covariance. What is covariance? So covariance is, it is a measure of, it is a measure of the joint variability of two random variables. For example, I'll give you the one idea what I am continuously saying: random variable, very identical variables. Although I have made one large video about the random variables and variables also in my last playlist, in my playlist of data science. You students can go through here. But for teaching you all the students so that you don't get confused, I'm giving you one roughly idea about what is random variable. So here it is the let's suppose what kind of questions you would solve while you build the model, AI model or data science model. I'm giving you the real example here about the variables. Here is one table, and like this you will get the data in your data science course, and this type of data you will get. And let's suppose this is the variable coupon rate. What is coupon rate? You get one data which is coupon rate. I think it is visible. Yes, it is visible now. Coupon rate. I'll change the color here. Coupon rate. And this is bid price. Okay, bid price. So this is some auction about the coupons. Let's suppose there is a cricket match. So this cricket match, and you'll get two coupons to join that, just to see the cricket match in auditorium. Fine. So what is the coupon rate and what is the bid price? Fine. So here these are the two variables. So now what data scientists do, they would check they will build the model of all the tickets sold in the auditorium of a cricket match, and after selling all the tickets, they will do the model, they will build one AI model just to check that how much successful. Let's suppose IPL cricket match is happening in India. Fine, every year it happens. So just to check the sales and profit of what IPL owners do, they just check the statistics, how much tickets are sold in IPL, how many viewers went there to see the cricket match online or offline. So they sell the tickets online and offline also. So what all the data scientists behind all those sold tickets of cricket match, what they do, they do the analysis how much profit owner got while IPL match was running online. Fine. So what they do, where is my sketch? So what they do here, uh, they so you understood what is variable here. Variables is two random variables. So what covariance means? It is a measure of joint variability of two random variables. So what data scientists do, they will check the variation of random variables. For example, if they sold the ticket, one coupon at the rate of 500 rupees. Fine, bid price is 500 rupees. In one match they give the coupon or ticket in 500 rupees, and in another match they sold the ticket in 1000 rupees, or in black they sold the ticket in 2000 rupees. Fine. In emergency, those who want to see the cricket match but ticket got sold, so the price would got high. So what covariance means here, I'm giving you one roughly example here of cricket match tickets or movie tickets, if you take it that way. Fine. So what happens here, it is covariance. What data scientists do, they check the variability of two random variables, in this case coupon rate and bid price. If rate of they see what happens if they increase the price of a coupon, how much sale is going on, in how many tickets got sold. Fine. So this is the covariance. And what is variance? Invariance simply, this is in nutshell, this is the covariance, and this is the random variable, and this type of data you would collect in data science also. Fine. So this is the thing here. Now I'm gonna teach you about the some more facts about the covariance. Let's suppose covariance is a measure of the joint variability of two random variables. Or we can say, if coupon rate is high. Fine. If coupon rate is high, bid price would be low. Here what happens is, if coupon rate is high, bid price is low. Fine. So what is happening here, data scientists checking the how much random variables vary together. Fine. One variable's rate is affecting the another variable, that is called covariance. So we can say that it involves it involves involves it involves relationship between two variables two variables or data sets, and its value lies between minus infinity and plus infinity. What does that mean, minus infinity plus infinity? Let's suppose um, uh, after doing all this research, high and low, this is x, and how diagram would come in data science, this is y. Fine. So if for example, if structure come like this, after checking the measurement of the variability of random variable of coupon rate and bid price, the diagram given by the AI model is like this, dot 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 dot. And what is this dot dot dot? I have made one video about this thing when I was teaching you. If you are the continuous students who are learning data science through my videos, they would learn that, they would have known that what is this thing. In my previous video, one video I have completely dedicated how we draw that we draw that dots, or we draw that random variables, we check the random variables measurement. In this video, please check the previous videos also simultaneously, so that you don't get confused here. So after checking that measurement, what if suppose the structure come like this, xy. So what does that represent? It represent covariance xy is less than 0. Fine. Less than 0 means this diagram shows that this thing. And now if the variability xy comes like this, round, what does that represent? Covariance of xy is nearly 0. And if xy is diagram is like this, what does that represent? Is covariance xy is greater than 0. Fine. So xy, and how we'll call that xy? I have told you already that we call that, I'll write here so that you students don't get confused. We call this thing covariance. We don't say covariance xy, we say that covariance x times those of y. Fine. We say this thing like this, x covariance x times those of y. We don't say that covariance xy. I'm also saying like this, but in mathematical terms we say this thing like this. Fine. So now you all the students understood what is covariance. Why I'm teaching you covariance here? Because when you will do after building the AI model, when you will do after completing building the AI model or data science model or machine learning model or deep learning model, after building that model, before giving that model to the user interface, what data scientist or AI scientists do, they do the model assessment, that how much with how much accuracy that model has built, and if that model is completely satisfying the customer need. Fine. Satisfying the customer need, and if that AI model is particularly generating the target value or not. Fine. So for doing that model assessment, covariance and variance and correlations are very important topic. Fine. So that is why I'm teaching you here about the covariance. So please pay attention to the topic what I am teaching you here, so that you don't get confused when we'll build the model and we'll do the model assessment later on. So this is the covariance. It involves a relationship between two variances or data sets. Fine. to relationship between two variables or data sets. Now next thing is, sorry, it is not right. Next thing is uh, if the tendency in the linear relationship, um, covariance generally represent the linear relationship. Fine, linear relationship. So what does that mean? Linear relationship between whom? Linear relationship between the coupon rate or bid price. Fine. So if the tendency in the linear relationship between the variables, if greater values of a variable, fine, if greater values of one variable mainly correspond with greater values of the other variable, fine, that means it is the positive response. Fine. If one variable's greater value, if one variable is increasing and another variable value is decreasing, that represent the negative value. If both if the value of one variable is not affecting the value of another variable, that is bid price, it means that it is not affecting, it means that covariance x time of y is equal to 0. So this is the thing mainly for covariance. I hope you all students are learning it nicely through me. I know it is bit difficult to understand, but while once you will understand this topic, it would be very easy for you to do the model assessment later on. And I'll give you the real time examples of covariance and correlations also, so that you people don't get confused. So after seeing this thing, what we can say that covariance 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 provides direction of relationship. Fine. It is now you students got easily learned it by seeing this example, that covariance provide direction of relationship. What is direction? Direction is whether it is positive, negative or zero. Fine. Now another point is another topic under covariance is covariance 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 depend on value of variable. Fine. Covariance depend on value of variable. And of course, if it is quite common, it is also one topic, covariance have dimension. Covariance have dimension. What does that mean, covariance have dimension? I'll give you one example here. If by seeing the magnifying glasses, if we put magnifying glasses here, on this special particular diagram. What in after seeing the magnifying glasses, for small things they get, we can see the small things or species in a large way. So what if we'll give the magnifying glasses here, and how it will seen in macroscopic level. I'll give you one example here about that. Let's suppose if we'll put the this thing is not visible. One example is here, x, y. Let's suppose here it is 5 value and it is 8. Here 6 and here 7. Here 8.5, here 9. I'm elaborating this value. Fine. If x is x, we can say coupon rate. Let's take coupon rate here. Coupon rate. Here bid price. Bid price. Y is bid price. Fine. So coupon rate 5, 6, 7 and bid price is 8, 8.59. Like coupon rate, seller gave 5 rupees, 5 rupees for one coupon. Fine. And to get that 5 rupees coupon, crowd was large. Fine. So they gave their own rate here. Customer, they give 8 rupees to this coupon, so that they can get the front seat in cricket stadium. So they, all the price was 5, they got the ticket at 8 rupees price. Fine. So like this we have the this thing xy. So how data scientists would see that thing in AI model on laptop when we will do the real time work. Let's suppose this is one quadrant of one ticket, 5 to 6 rupees coupon rate ticket, and this is the bid price. So what data scientists do, they will see that how much this area, like 5, what between 5 6 also comes 5.25, 5.50, fine, 5.75. This is also the price of the ticket. Fine. Under 5 and 6, how many tickets are sold with that bid price? That would be checked here. This is one quadrant. Fine. This is one quadrant, and this is second quadrant, 6 and 7. Here third quadrant. Here fourth quadrant. Fine. Like this. This is the like this covariance is checked, and this is the thing in a smaller way is happening here. Fine. This is the thing in a smaller way is happening here. So what happens in covariance? How we can write this thing is 5. Fine. 5 is x and 8 is y. 8 is y. Fine. And this is length, है ना, and this is breadth. 8 real time example of y. And what is third thing here? It is height, that is mean of 5 and 8. Fine. Like this 0, where it is lying at 0 point, so it would be 0. Like this 6 is x and it is lying 6 is x and it is lying on 8. Fine. It is somewhere, it is 0.1. Fine. What is this 0.1? It is mean. So we can say that what is this thing here? What is this thing? It is cuboid. Fine. Covariance check the volume. Covariance in nutshell, what we can say here, what we are watching here, covariance is nothing but it is the measurement of the volume of that particular quadrant. Fine. Particular quadrant of two random variables. Fine. So after calculating that particular volume of two random variable measurement, what data scientists do, they check the relationship or measurement between two variables, how much they are changing according to their variations. Fine. So that is called covariance, and it is very very important topic to learn when we will do the model assessment. So all the students, please understand this topic by seeing this video again and again. If you don't understand what I am saying here, please pause the video or just slow that video in 0.75 or 0.50 speed. So this is called covariance. Now comes to the correlation. Correlation. Why I am saying correlation here? Covariance and correlation should be understood simultaneously. Simultaneously. So I'll teach you that thing in another paper. I think I should teach you in another paper. So I'll take another paper so that you students get a very good idea about that, what I'm gonna teach you here. So what is correlation? Correlation. It is winter time here in India, so but I am unable to write this particular thing in gloves, so I have taken it out. So what is correlation? Correlation is statistical measure that indicates how strongly two variables are related. Fine. And what covariance means? It measure the variability of two random variables. And what correlation do? It indicates how strongly, fine, it indicates the degree of freedom, how strongly two variables are related. So this is minute difference between covariance and correlation. Okay, in covariance we just take the two random variables, but correlation can take more than two random variables. Fine. Two variables as well as multiple random variables. Multiple random variables. Fine. Now another thing is its value lies between -1 and +1. But what was happening in covariance? Its values was lying between -infinity to +infinity. Fine. -infinity to +infinity. But in correlation, values lie between -1 and +1. So in nutshell, what we can say that correlation is nothing but it is a scaled version of covariance. Why we said scaled version of covariance? Because we data scientists made that -infinity to +infinity, they reduced that value into the scaled version of -1 to +1. Fine. So we can say that correlation depends on covariance topic values. Fine. Correlations are derived from covariance. Fine. So to understand correlation, you should know before that what is covariance, and before understanding covariance you should know the simplest term of what is variance. And I have made the topic of variance in my previous video. What does that mean? So correlation is scaled version of covariance. and it provides direction and strength of relationship. Okay, but in covariance, what it provides? Covariance provides only direction of the relationship, but correlation provide direction as well as strength of the relationship. Fine. There is one minute difference between covariance and correlations. So to understand how strong our model is, correlation is the best version of we should know the correlation. We can say that correlation is quite important to learn here. Fine. It is independent on scale of variable. Fine. And it is dimensionless. But covariance was having dimension. But and covariance depend on value of variables. But what is happening here? Correlation does not depend on value of variables. Fine. So this is the difference of covariance and correlation. Now I'll teach you the real time example of okay, in my next video, because this video is already of half an hour video, more than half an hour video time has gone past. In my next video, I'll teach you the real time example of many examples of covariance and correlation which we see in our day-to-day life, so that you can easily correlate that these topics are not attached to some fictitious way or or some fiction, like I'm teaching you some fiction thing here. So that you students don't understand this topic like that. So I'll give you some real time examples in my next upcoming videos. Till then, I hope you all students got a little idea about the covariance and correlations, what covariance means and what correlation means. Thanks a lot for watching my video, Pamita, on Pamita AI World. Keep learning, happy learning. Thanks a lot. Please subscribe my channel if you like the video. Thanks a lot.